Hey there, this is Asif from Imantix AI Academy. Today we are continuing with our series on build your own agents. This is the third part of our series where we have been building out this voice agent for child as a child tutor. As a short recap of what we have achieved till now, we are trying to build an agent to help small children or autistic children, where autistic children are children with special needs. That is, they can perform complex tasks very well, but for the simpler tasks, they need assistance. So what this platform is supposed to do is it'll accept input from the child. The child asks a simple question, say, how do I brush my teeth? How do I tie my shoelaces? How do I put on a shirt? And it will take this input from the child, convert this input into a series of images, which will show the child pictorially how he's supposed to do that particular action, as well as it will read out the steps of what the child needs to do to perform that action. So this is what we have been trying to build. Now, what have we achieved till now in the last two sessions? We achieved the part of ASR, which is speech recognition. For speech recognition, we use a model from NVIDIA called Parakeet. We took sound input, we converted it into text with that particular model. The model that we used is freely available. You can run it on your own laptops. The second part about this was, once the text is available, we want to convert it into two sets of prompts. The first set of prompts would allow us to create images, and the second prompt would allow us to convert to get that audio input in, so to get that speech portion going. So last time we used this model from Google, which is pretty popular these days, called Nano Banana. We generated the prompts using a free model called from Ollama. Ollama is a software. In Ollama, we used a model called Gemma. Gemma is a model from Google. Again, it's freely available. You can download and use it as you want. And we use Gemma to generate the prompts, and then we send the prompts to Google to convert them into images. So we got the images for describing how to perform that action. In our case, we had done for how to brush your teeth. And then in today's session, what we want to achieve is reading out text to the user, to the child, which will allow him, give him the dual responses, pictorial as well as audio. Now, converting text to speech or text to audio is normally done by a series of models called TTS models, text to speech models. Again, these models are freely available on Hugging Face. So if you were to go to Hugging Face, there are a series of TTS models available. So the way you would navigate this website is, you go to huggingface.com. I'll just zoom in a bit, and you go to the model segment. And in models, you have these tasks, what the models can do. So you go to the text to speech task. And now what you would see on the right are a series of models which specialize in text to speech. So, there are some from Microsoft, there are some from other providers. And all of these models, most of them at least, are freely available. You can, download them and use them, or your coding agent. In our case, we were using Codex. This Codex agent can download and use them, for converting text to speech. We also saw a process which was described on OpenAI's website of the 3 stages of a voice agent: text or ASR, speech to text. Then you have the AI layer, the LLM layer, which understands the text and responds to the question from the user. And then we have the final layer, which is the text-to-speech layer. So today, we are going to make a small change in the way we are generating output, just to show you different agents that are possible. So today, the coding agent that we'll use is not Codex. We'll use an agent which is freely available from Microsoft with VS Code. It's called GitHub Copilot. When you download this software called VS Code, which we did in the past, this agent comes along with it. It is bundled into the package. And with this agent, there are several models that you can use. Some of these models are free and some of them are paid. Today, we'll be using a free model from XAI called Grok Code Fast. It is one of the better models, and it's very cheap. Hence, Microsoft offers it free. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to make a small change in the way we have been generating our content. We are going to tell our coding agent, this is our software developer, that we already had this app going. We had an app which was able to take input from the user, convert it into images. Now I want to add the audio layer on top of it, but I want to make a small architectural change or a small, platform change in the entire system. I want that the text to speech, the layer where we use Parakeet, I wanted to use GPT-4o Mini TTS. This is a model from OpenAI which does text to speech. I want for speech to text, where we are use Parakeet for speech to text. I wanted to use GPT-4o Mini Transcribe. This is again another model from OpenAI. For the LLM layer which generates prompts, we want to use GPT-4o Mini, again OpenAI. And for image generation, we will continue to use Nano Banana. So for the three models that we were using our local, we are using our own laptop for these three models. We are going to use a service. This is just to speed up the process of generating output. And generally, GPT-4o Mini is one of the very cheap set of models available from OpenAI. These models are very reasonably priced, and the way you can get access to these models is what you would need to do is go to this website called platform.openai.com, and over here you can create a new API key. There's a section here to generate API keys. You can create an API key, and the good thing about it is you can give it a price. Say you want to put a limit that whenever I'm using these API keys, don't charge me more than say $1 or $5. You can put a limit on it, and then when you are using it, it'll just charge you up to the limit. Now in our case, it's gonna be in cents, so it's not gonna be a lot of the charge is not gonna be high. Okay, so this is the change, and we are telling, and we would like to add speech to text, and we would like to read out the output using text to speech using OpenAI's text to speech model GPT-4o Mini TTS. So we give this prompt to our coding agent. So the software developer that we are using this time is not Codex. So Codex was a software agent which is available from OpenAI. It is convenient to use because it uses your same subscription as ChatGPT. We are going to be using a different agent. We are using an agent from XAI, which is the company from Elon Musk. It's called Grok Code Fast, but this is an agent which is available free with VS Code. So there's no additional charge for using this agent. So it has started working on our output. It may take agents as general. We have spoken about it in the past. Take a few minutes to do that. When you give them a task, unlike the websites where you're expecting very quick answers, like you go to chatgpt.com, you go to Gemini, you go to Claude AI. When I put in a question on these platforms, I'm expecting an instant or close to instant response. Whereas when you work with these agents, that's not always the case. They take time to do things because they're doing much more than just simple question and answer response. They're building a software and application for you, and that takes some time. So this agent will take some time to execute. We just give it some time, and once it's done, we'll just review what it has managed to do. Okay, it seems like it has created our website. It seems to want to run it now. Let's allow it to run the website. Um, the website is up. Oh, no, it's coming up. Cool, it is up. This is the URL. Let's open it. Hey there, can you show me how I can brush my teeth? let's have a quick look at what's going on. Okay, the logs are hidden from us, so we can't see the logs exactly. We can ask him to monitor the logs. Can you please monitor if the app is processing my request? Okay, so it says the app is actively processing your request. It has done the speech recognition. It has got a response. It is doing image generation, and it has even completed the TTS, which is the text to speech module. Let's see now. So we have images generated. Let's have a closer look at the images. Yeah, these are interesting. Great. Let's see if it's able to read out the text.
Hi there, little friend. Brushing your teeth is super important for a bright smile and healthy teeth. Let's make it fun. You can pretend you're a superhero fighting off sugar bugs. Ready? Let's go.
So I think this looks interesting, but it did not read out the step-by-step adventure. So I think we will ask our coding agent to make that small change. Can you please also include text-to-speech generation for the step-by-step adventure? So again, the model that we're using is not the absolute best as far as models go, but it's pretty fast. It gets the job done, and the nice thing about this particular model or software developer agent is that you can iterate pretty quickly. So it does something, you don't like the output, you can ask him, okay, let's change this, let's fix this, and you can work with it and get things to your liking pretty quickly. Okay, it looks like it says it is done with our changes. It's given us a summary and let's look at the website again. Okay, let's start with a new text. Uh, can you please show me how I can tie my shoelaces? Okay, so while this is generating, we can obviously ask, as before, we can ask our coding agent, please monitor the status. So it can let us know what's currently happening on the background. Is it, working on the task that we have given it, or it is still, okay, so it's done. So let's look at the images this time. So it shows us a cover, shows us some shoelaces, a shoelace bow, and then let's see the two audio clips that are generated. The first clip is,
Hey there, little friend. Tying your shoelaces is super fun and a great skill to learn. Imagine your shoes are like little friends that need a special hug to stay on your feet. Let's learn together how to give them that hug.
okay, and let's see.
Here are the steps. Step 1, hold one lace in each hand. Step 2, cross the laces over each other. Step 3, tuck one lace under the other and pull tight. Step 4, make a loop with one lace. Step 5, wrap the other lace around the loop and pull it through to make a bow.
Okay, so interesting. We are able to get, so looking at the goal that we had in mind when we started the journey, we wanted, we can help children. We can have an AI platform which can listen to what they're saying, convert their words into images, nice, colorful images, and helpful audio which will guide them through the process. We haven't exactly reached 100% of where we wanted to be, but this is an excellent starting point. And I would really encourage people, if they are interested in building something like this, to give it a try. Come back with your feedback and your suggestions as to what you were able to do, where you struggled with, how were you able to improve the platform, and what kind of prompts that you used, which gave you better results. We are always available through our discussion channel on YouTube comments. You can always ask us questions, and we are there to help. Thank you.